somebody come see this. I popped in to do, see what's good with you. See what messages Spirit has for you for the rest of February. Um, yeah, it's funny. I really heard that you heavy on not caring how you look doing something. People may expect you to look a certain way, but it's the fact that people expect it of you that makes you rebel against it, or you legit have no insecurities in this way. You don't care. Heavy on the not caring how someone feels. Can you call my mom, please? How someone feels about how you show up, what they think about you, what they gotta say. You know, heavy on that you could make anything happen that you wanted. If you wanted to go do something, you would just do it. If you don't feel like doing it, you don't feel like doing it. You don't have to answer to anyone. It's really freeing. It's really freeing. Heavy on you being tested at this time in a major way. I feel like I feel like you're under heavy scrutiny. People want you to be fucking perfect. People who are not, people who are far from perfect want you to be perfect. And you could have really stressed yourself a lot at one point in time about this, trying to show up this way. You need not anymore, or you're getting confirmation from several places that it's time, it's okay to stop caring about certain things, to stop worrying about certain things, to free yourself from beating yourself up. Free yourself from trying to be perfect. Some of you are dealing with a Virgo. Some of you are in close proximity to a Virgo. You got a Virgo in your chart. It makes you want to be super perfect. Makes you want to show up a certain way. And you tussling them with it. But I feel like you fighting. You fighting and you winning. Let's pray. Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angel, spirit, guide, spirit, animal, soul, sky, universe. Please allow me to tap in with my Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node to see what messages you have for them for the rest of February. Please protect the spiritual money, negative energies, and only allow energies of love and light to enter. I say thank you, Spirit. I really feel like you say right now, right now, right now, and you don't move fast enough. And if you don't move fast enough, you lose it. Whatever it is, whatever it was that came to you, whatever you were inspired by, whatever motivated you in the moment, if you don't honor that shit in the moment, you lose it. You lose momentum. You lose that thing, that spark. Some about this, and then I'm hearing Aries, and some of you are dealing with an Aries, and Aries didn't move fast enough for you. And some of you feel like an Aries didn't move fast enough for you, and so you've lost that thing for them, that spark for them, whatever. But I also feel like you gotta tap up into that Aries energy and just go heavy on the going on impulse. Doing and thinking about it later. There's something about the impulse. I just do it, and I'll deal with the consequences later, or I'll figure it out, or I'll think on my feet. That type of energy. But I feel like this is really in regards. Some of you are in close proximity with a Taurus, or this is just really in regards to the things that you value. Some of you have, I guess, Libra in your second house. For some of you, I don't know. Or you're dealing with a Taurus, or this is just you're honoring that it's time to go after the things that you fucking want. Some of you are ready to make a whole career. You're about to jump into a whole field of work, a whole career shift on fucking impulse out of nowhere. Or you just have, or a foundation out of nowhere, just on a whim. You just say, fuck it, I'm out of here, I'm moving. Some of you move across country. Some of you just jump full time into something you've never done before. You don't have any fucking experience. You just get thrown into the fire, and you are reborn, child. It does not consume you. You are reborn. Some of you, what out here, what you're dealing with for the rest of this month that you may not want to is Pisces is out here with descendant of water. I just feel like being able to feel everyone's fucking emotions that you come into contact with, it being really intense. But also I just feel like dealing with this Pisces that holds you back, makes you not want to do things, or this is legit your intuition. Some of you are holding yourself back when it comes to what it is that you truly want, your intuition. But I also feel like your creative talents. Think about your artistic talents. Your artistic talents being held on the back burner. Sound healing is out here for some of you. For some of you, this has to do with music. For others of you, it absolutely does not. But heavy on your music getting away from you. You're the artist, Libra. It getting away from you. You creating, getting away from you. You know. Um, feel like having to control yourself. That was the other thing. I really feel like someone finally fucking gives you something, or you starting to get something that you've always wanted. Someone's finally giving you something that you've always wanted from them, but it's too little, too fucking late. Having it too little, too late, and you kind of gotta honor this shit about yourself because it doesn't feel good to you like you thought it was, you thought it would, or someone thinks that they're making really big strides on their end, and Aries thinks that they're making really big strides on their end, and that you should be really happy with it, but you're not. For some of you, it's a Cancer. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Someone has broken you. Some of you are dealing with someone who has broken you down so much at one point that you have become the strongest version of yourself that you've ever been. You know, as of now, I mean, you'll still get stronger, heavy on this energy, but you'll never be able to be broken the same way by someone, and legit, they think that they've done you a favor somehow. They thought they still want to take credit for the healing. Hey Angela, how are you, love? Someone still wants to take credit for the healing. Take credit for the journey that you've been on. Take credit for your accomplishments. Meanwhile, it was someone who this could very well be someone who attempted to break you or did break you, whether it was intentional or not. But if it wasn't intentional, then you're dealing with someone who still currently lacks, it really being a problem, severely lacks self-awareness. Scarily lacks self-awareness. I'm doing beautifully, enjoying my new home. Enjoying my new home. That's a Libra. Heavy on this being a Libra message because that shit just spoke to my Libra rising. Heavy on the enjoying something that you have, or really being grateful for a new thing in your life. For some of you, it's a child, it's a baby, it's somebody you have to take care of. It's something that you have to take care of and nurture. This could be a platform, this could be a group of people, this could be, a brand, a relationship that you need to maintain and grow and nurture. Some about this shit, but it's got its things. It's got its things that really bother you. Things that you thought that you absolutely could not live with have been replaced with other things that you absolutely could not fucking live with. Meanwhile, there's a lot of amazingness happening all in between that. It's really crazy. A lot of amazing things happening for you, working for you, the divine always working for you, the universe always working for you. So things happening, amazing things happening to you and for you during this time, while also, like I said, manifesting your way away from or out of situations that were absolute deal breakers. You absolutely couldn't live with them, couldn't live like that, couldn't continue on this way, only to fucking be replaced by other things that make you feel the same exact way, as if, no, I can't deal with this is not going to work for me. Some of you, someone is they legit feel as if they are trying their hardest, harder than ever, and you should be so grateful. And meanwhile, it's too little, too late. How, when, why they've decided to show up, it's just all of it. It's just too little, too late. I really feel like there being no reconciliation. I feel like there being no need to invite people into your space. I feel like there's no need to get too mixy. There's no need to get drunk. Some of you want to connect with somebody. There's a lot of things happening. Okay, there's a lot of things happening. One, I feel like some of you are disconnected from your rituals with others. Doing your rituals with others, you overthink it too much. You overthink what a ritual is. Heavy on that energy, you know, not honoring that it's your intention that makes it truly. But I also really feel like there's a message for some of you about not being mixy right now, not being in people's faces, not feeling like you got to connect to them, like you got to be around them, all the time. I also really feel like with this Three of Cups out here in reverse, for whoever it is that has a drinking problem or knows that they fail to show up as the best version of themselves when they're drinking. This may not be drinking, but heavy on this being drinking for a lot of you. For others of you, it's some type of other addiction. For some of you, it's some type of other addiction. But someone who knows that I'm talking to them about whatever addiction it is needs to make sure that they don't put themselves in an environment where they continue to drink excessively, drug excessively, be exposed to whatever it is that someone is high, someone is an addict and they're getting high, or someone is an alcoholic and they're drinking and they're not in control. This may be something that you fucking have battled with for a while, or this person has battled with for a while, and is really great about having under control when they're alone, when they're home, or gives off the impression that they do. Meanwhile, they're always thinking about it, or someone can legit not sit with their thoughts and their mind overwhelming them, being too much for them, and so they need an escape. Having on the escape energy, but also I just feel like someone who feels really isolated, feels really alone, is drinking, is drugging somehow, you to numb the pain. Some of you think that you gotta be fucked up in order for you to get certain messages. You ain't gotta be fucked up to get certain messages. I said what I said. Spirit saying wanting you to use your fucking discernment, because you have there's something about uniting with people, coming together, being friends, keying with people that you know better. You're having a whole inner conflict with yourself about being around them, what their intentions are. Why are you even here? Why are you even letting them around you? Like, being mad at yourself, even have you on the being mad at yourself because you knew better, have you on that after effect certain things, like needing to check in with yourself about this. When it comes to love, the waiting game is out here in reverse with conflict and defeat. I feel like no more fucking waiting for someone to come to you, someone to be what you want them to be, someone to approach you, someone to make necessary changes for you. Waiting for the one to come through the door. I just feel like the more that you stay in this vibration, the more defeated you feel when it comes to connections, to relationships, to finding, your person. But I also really feel like you're not willing to do the work. Like, you see all these people on the other side. I don't know if you can see this. Hold on. Like, there's people here. Bang. One is there. 2. And then there's another one. 3. And it's on with the conflict and defeat. It's like you're not willing to explore all of these options and get to know all of these people. To see who's it for you and who's not. Dating. It's giving dating. Even speed dating. It's not dating someone for too long at all, child, unless this is what you really want. 4 for 4. I feel like some of you are taking people out on cheap dates. You taking them to Wendy's. Somebody's gonna have you on this energy. I said what I said. Also, I really feel like conflict and defeat is something about these 3 people. 1, 2, 3. I feel like you run through all of them. This could be running into the same problem back to back with 3 different people, 3 different men, 3 different women. But also, I feel like you're not waiting anymore. Also, for some of you, there's a masculine all 3 of his women reject him, neglect him, are fighting with him. Or he knocks them down one after the other. He no longer feels like the man doing this. This comes back around. Some of you are dealing with a Capricorn. This comes back around. It comes out. Someone gets their confidence snatched from them, their faith in themselves and in what they could do, snatched from them. They're humbled. Mm, I feel like an Aries is crying and Aries is upset. Some of you it's an Aries moon. But Aries, the Aries is crying, the Aries is pissed off. The Aries wants what they want. Heavy on this energy of the Aries being selfish. They want what they want, but they're upset. They're crying because you're no longer waiting for them. They feel defeated because they can't be honest with themselves. They could never be honest with you. Luna's okay. If y'all hear Luna crying, she's okay. Daddy's out there, but I hear Luna crying. Mr. Softy. Heavy on this energy of someone being a big softy. Aries, the Emperor really being a big softy. Someone seems as if that they're really, really stern, but they're not. They really walk around. What you said to them the last time you encountered this person really wounded them. They walked away not okay at all. I also feel like, nah, you have to tell people. They have to know what time it is. They have to know how you feel. If you're going to have open, honest connections with people, they have to know how you feel. Triumph is out here with the foundations and achievements in reverse when it comes to your career, because I feel like you gotta push forward even though you're not being recognized the way that you want, even though nothing is set in stone. Heavy on something not being set in stone. Someone packs up all their shit and they move anyway without their new place being secured. Someone goes on vacation, they move anyway, you know. Heavy on the moving red flag. Heavy on the you being a red flag. Your urgency being a red flag to someone. So play it really cool. Don't let someone know. But don't be offended if they don't talk to you. If they use someone else to talk to you, they're supposed to. They were always supposed to. That was the divine stepping in, or that is the divine stepping in, because if you were to deal with this person, positive movement forward is out here in reverse. It wouldn't have worked that way, or it doesn't work that way. You wonder why something doesn't move forward, and it's literally because someone is afraid to get hurt. Masculine energy, you wonder why this person doesn't move forward and offer you a solid offer. Someone genuinely doesn't try to please you or try to understand you or be understood by you, and it's because this person legit feels that you never will. That it'll always come back and be used thrown in their face somehow. Someone heavy on the new beginning. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, back to back to back. Crazy new beginning, crazy, powerful, solid, strong new beginning. Heavy on some of you dealing with the Leo, oof, and then what pops out? New beginning, and then victory and success. Awareness in reverse, spiritual strength in reverse, patience in reverse. Be patient with the base chakra. Be patient, because I just don't feel like you have no clue. You lack the awareness. You don't know how you're being strengthened at this time. You don't know just how tapped in you are. You don't know just how secure and protected you are. Or someone thinks, a masculine energy thinks that you lack awareness about what he's been doing, but that intuition is on, beloved. I also really feel like watch what you say. Something about watching what you say. If you got to deal with somebody in particular, watch what you say and secure the bag before you do. Make sure you put something up to the side before you do. Make sure that you're good to move on your own accord before you say what it is that you really want to say, because I feel like whatever it is some shit. All of this energy, you're supported. You're supported at this time. Pleasure out here, sideways, and ground yourself is out here. I really feel like with this pleasure card out here sideways, y'all better be a little more aware of who y'all want to connect to. physically who you want to let into your body, but I'm gonna mind my business. I really feel like pleasure, you know, going back and forth in your mind about how important it is to you. And I know that it's important. Surrender to the divine, though, because I feel like relationships are taking a back burner at this time, and they're supposed to. Confidence is in reverse. Faith is in reverse, and trust is in reverse. Meanwhile, you don't have trust, faith, or confidence in the divine and what the divine could do for you. That's a problem. That's a huge red flag. Didn't I say that? You a huge red flag moving. Because you really don't know what you got, how highly you're favored, what you can have, what you're attracting. Because you genuinely be coming from a pure place when you operate. But the problem is that you don't expect anyone else to. And that's when you kind of show your shadow. That's when you get triggered in a crazy way. Anyway, your energy is putting me to sleep. Legit, I'm asleep. Your energy is putting me to sleep, so I feel like you need to go to bed earlier. You need to improve your sleep routine. You need more hours a night. Your sleep routine sucks, and legit, you know, and I know it. You can't show up as the very best version of yourself until you get some proper rest, until you can think straight. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. Please hit that subscribe button, that like button if you haven't. Check out the link in my bio to follow me or to book a reading. I love you. It's your girl, Merce, the Big Body Benz. Run, tell them. The Big Body High Priestess. Somebody come see this. Peace.